Uh, for all of you know me, but for them, my name is Sachi Dastidar. So we are going to start now. Every year we do annual gathering, we call fundraising, we call just socializing. We generally meet in restaurants, but last year we didn't do. And this year we are doing it. We also honor people who we think have been very, very helpful to us, gave us leadership, all kinds of things. So we also do present our annual report. With that, we also have some cultural program, reading a poem or singing a song or dance. I'm not going to dance, I promise.
You're going to do, right? The dance part.
See, here, to drive you away. So with that, let me have already, we have Cassandra Johnson is here. I'll let you say a few words because you are running for office. That's very important to know. And then let me invite Shubo, our secretary, for update of our annual report, and then we'll follow. And we are going to honor a few people who are amongst us. This year is going to be the last year independently run as a Probini Foundation. You see, Probini Foundation, we have been educating poor means extremely poor people in India and Bangladesh. Now we are merging with Indian Subcontinent Partition Documents Project, which is also, we do the same. We wear many hats. So we do not want to have, like to submit 2 annual tax reports. We have to find 4, every 6 months we send newsletters. So all of these things are extra work. And here comes Gerardo Espinal. So have a seat, Gerardo. So with that, let me invite Shubo to give an annual report. But let me also, for all of you, I'll repeat this again. So there are some books and journals there. You please take for free on the left. There are some books. My son is giving it away. So, and next to it, we have some partition center newsletters, that's free. On this side, we had 3 books for fundraising, but one book she has already taken away, Mukti, Free to be Born Again. And then there is a book called Memoirs of Homeland, if you like. It's authored by my wife Shefali and me. It's for $10 that goes to Partition Project. And then also there is a Partition Center journal, latest one. We raised money for $5. So with that, also one more thing. You are not here to, I don't want to ask for money, but still I'll mention there is a second part. One of the schools we help in India, in Mizoram, it's so poor that I cannot even tell you that their families may be earning, family of 8 may be earning $1. So, because of the COVID, all the laborers have come back and they asked us for food. I sent personally. So if anybody wants to donate to them, I can give you their number. You can send it to them, or if anybody wants, there's a second pot. Please do that and write your name. I'll tell them that you did. With that, Shubo, please come.
I'd like to proceed my speaking by just asking anybody who is a speaker to speak loudly enough, because I'm recording this video, and please, there's no X on the ground, but please do stand. Well, I can turn it for you folks to be seen. But I did write something, so I'll try and speak through it. Hello, my name is Shubo Gaster. I'm the Executive Secretary of the Probini Foundation. I am both honored and pleased to have this opportunity to speak with you all in person regarding the Probini Foundation. The name should not remain unbeknownst to anyone, and the term Probini may have been unknown to some in the 1900s, but nowadays, though, what may remain uncertain to some, but if not through social media apps, it is events like today that Probini's characteristics, methods, and purpose should be clarified. For over a decade, the Probini Foundation has been helping provide education to orphans and needy children alike. We seek to continue our efforts in providing financial assistance for schools and ashrams in order to educate the orphaned and poor, as well as to expand towards the buildings of schools, which has been happening, and as has dormitories and self-sufficiency projects within India and Bangladesh. As we continue with projects like the one we already have completed and now pioneer, Probini promotes the Indian and American values of peace and understanding, tolerance through the youth. The Probini Foundation also sets forth to create bridges among like-minded groups and individuals. It is truly the generosity of our donors that facilitates and actually allows Probini to make a difference in the world. So, this conference / luncheon / meeting has begun with these words from myself. I am quite pleased that we do indeed have an agenda for reference purposes to limit dialogue on all the encompassing and distinct topics brought up in this conference, and we share an understanding that no times are set in stone in this official social gathering, yet we have an implicit comprehension among all these people here, I believe, that no one should speak or even vent for as long as they see fit. This arena is not meant to be a venue for people to battle either physically or unprofessionally with their words. And there's so many different projects that we have been working on, and for me to read all this that I've written, it would be a waste of time of everybody who's here to learn about these things, as you can easily see them online on every single social media app, and I can tell you that this organization was founded by the Dastidar family, and I'm involved in it, but these are all redundancies which you can and will find online if you choose to, and please do. And I guess for me, after not reading all the stuff which I have, the bottom line is, please do support us in any form, especially financial. For the Probini Foundation is always welcomed and appreciated. It may be academic, it may be financial, it may be physical support of any kind, but we would appreciate just support, and thank you all for coming here. This does make a huge, it's significant especially because of all the madness that's going on in the world and about this COVID thing. But I'm glad you all are here and I hope, leave comfortable and have a good time doing whatever it is you did come here to do, which is going to, by default, include yourself being videotaped and hopefully eating these platters of food and socialize after this all the presentations are done. And so this is the part where I'm supposed to be quiet because I'm rambling on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So one of the things we forgot to mention this year, by the way, those of you maybe some of you don't know, we started this project by selling tea for 50 cents way back in early 1990s. We have built, finishing 15 buildings. So it's my wife and I started, but then all of these people have came to help us. We are now helping 32 schools in Bangladesh and Indian states of West Bengal, Assam and Mizoram. We have built 15 schools or dorms, and so we're going to move fast because food is there. But couple of things. One is, please do on the further side you have newsletters and journal. These for free. You can take this. This is video on a partition story. So somebody came to speak. It's free. Please take it. But on the other side, you have this book. As I mentioned, if you can donate $10 to Partition Project, and this is for $5. This is our recent newsletter. So we will start going into honoring a few people, and then when we have lunch, we'll do cultural program. So long number of people have been helping us. So when we do this citation, maybe we'll invite, I see one of our long-time helpers, supporter, Lois Marbach, is a political activist, she's here. And then we'll ask other people to come and join with us. So this year we have a long list of almost 10 people, some of which are not here. These names are at random. So Dr. Arvind and Kripa Krishnan of Texas, they have been big helper for many years. They are not here. Linda Rennie is here. Reverend Arlene Wilhelm of upstate has been with us for almost 40 years. Dilip Chakraborty is here. Joy Korim of Connecticut, he was with us when Gerardo Espinal was with us for a long time. And Laura Healy, Oloka Sinha, Nandita Bakchi, and Miss Bhatt. Rajinder and Jyoti Gandhi of New Jersey, and Nandita Bakchi of Long Island. So let me just move on fast. So can I ask Linda, please come, and let's see what we have here.
Oh no.
Those order and these orders are not here. Oh, this is what happens. Hers is the last one. So, but anyway. So, Lois, would you come and hand this over to her? This is. It says, Probini Foundation is proud to award Anath Bandhu, friend of the orphan, to Srimati Linda Rennie And that's basically it.
Thank you
And-
so much. It's an honor.
Come. Give it to me.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you. You do excellent work.
Would you like to say something?
Yes. Well, this is a family affair, and I've always been very impressed that every person in Sachi's family is really gung-ho and does excellent work, and it's from the heart. And so, you know, when you give, you receive. And I'm very proud to be their friend. Thank you.
Here, this is for you too.
Okay, thank you.
So, Geeta Bhatt, why don't you come? I'll not let her stand, and then after you should. Geeta Bhatt, it also says is proud to award Samaj Bandhu, friend of the community, Srimati Geeta Bhatt. So,
Congratulations.
would you?
I have it.
I got it.
Would you like to say something?
Not really.
Okay. All right. Now, if you like,
No, I just go sit down.
Rubalda, would you come? Come.
Because you are the owner.
Oh, okay. You're not getting anything. Oh. So, thank you. So let me invite Laura Healy. It says the same thing. Laura has been a big supporter from the very beginning. Is proud to award Anath Bandhu, friend of the orphan, to Srimati Laura Healy.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Would you like to say something?
I know Sachi since the kids were small, and the whole family gives from the heart. Like what my sister said, he's probably one of the most ambitious people I've ever met, and you get, every time I see you in between courses, you always have your checklist, and you get everything done every day.
No,
So I'm
tried to
very
take this
impressed
too.
with him.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
So, yeah. Next I have Gerardo Espinal. No, Probalda, come. Gerardo, come. So, Gerardo Espinal has been there for a very, very beginning. He was, one time was my student, but now he's a big boss in our State University of New York, Alwaysbury campus. He's a big guy there. It says, is proud, Probini Foundation is proud to award Anath Bandhu, friend of the orphan, to Sri Gerardo Espinal. Would you like to say something?
Hello everybody, my name is Gerardo Espinal. My throat. I came to meet Probini through intern. I interned with Dastidar towards my senior year. He kind of never let me left. I got stuck. So I was with him about 10 years, I want to say. And I come to these events every time he comes out. Thank you everybody for coming.
Thank you. One more thing. When he was a student, he was very active with a Hispanic student association, and he raised over $700 some for our second building, which is a dormitory in Madaripur. That dormitory was completely destroyed by Islamists in 71, completely. The temple, dormitory, everything. So with this, their name is still there. They have a big plaque. So name of that Sigma Alpha Delta whatever is there. So I thank you especially for that. Thank you. So many people have benefited for you. So now let me invite Shopna now. Yes. Okay. So stay here. So let me invite Dilip Chakraborty. Dilip? Yeah. Now, Dilip Chakraborty has been with us from the very beginning. He is from Bangladesh, and he has created a link for us in Bangladesh and has been working very hard. It also says it's proud to award Anath Bandhu, friend of the orphan, to Sri Dilip Chakraborty.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I want to add one sentence. Whenever we cannot get anybody to mail money or anything, always Dilip is available to send the money. That's the big advantage, because people don't want to, and he will come even within COVID, and he will come, drop off, pick up from the driveway. That's the big thing.
Yeah, sending money now is more difficult. I cannot send checks because both Bangladesh and India has stopped accepting. This is bigger speech. So তোমার দিয়েছি okay, thank you. কিছু বলবে? Okay, please say
Thank
something.
you everybody to come here and make Mr. Dastidar and be stronger than now. Thank you for it.
Thank you. Now, Ms. Johnson, come. Since you're... So let me ask, next is Srimati Nandita Bagchi. Please come. Yeah. Come this side. So before I say something, she's here for it. I'm just meeting her. She's running for office here, so maybe you introduce yourself, and then I'll let you give her the word. Okay?
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank Dr. Dastidar for allowing me to come and introduce myself, and of course Stuart Moore for connecting me. My name's Cassandra Johnson. I am running for civil court judge. I'm here with my sister Tiffany, and I wanted to first wish you all a wonderful new year and many blessings and joy and prosperity to you all. It's really nice to be here with you all in community, especially during this time when we're semi-isolated. And I feel like a lot of what I'm doing and want to continue to do is serve and connect with the community. And the job of a judge is really one of service to the community. And right now I've been working in the Supreme Court right there on Sutphin Boulevard for a number of years, basically helping people resolve their disputes and doing trials and writing decisions just like a judge would. And I'm looking to continue to serve all of you as a judge of the civil court. I appreciate being here. I think that the work that the foundation is doing is really admirable, and I appreciate the time of everyone. Of course, I'll be here. We can all talk. And thank you again, and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Thank you. So let me, this says same thing. Probini Foundation is proud to award Samaj Bandhu, friend of the community, to Srimati Nandita Bagchi. This lady has been with us for a long time. She is a very silent. She doesn't speak up as much as I do, but she just works behind the scene. So with that, let me give it to you and to give it to her.
Thank you.
Would you like to say something?
I know the Dastidar family from, I think from 1983. We are getting old, so sometimes remembering the years are not easy. I know I am with the organization and member also, and we do occasionally meet, or now lately we are doing remotely a few conferences and a few events with Probini Foundation. So I am very honored to get this today, though I do not know if I deserve it, but I continue doing whatever I can do with the Probini Foundation and Ishpad. I'm thanking everybody to come here today. Very nice meeting you all. Thank you again.
You deserve it, you know. Thank you. Stuart, our last one. Please come, Stuart. Come. Srimati Aloka Sinha, please come. Yeah.
Sashi, I was expecting anything.
So before I introduce, Oluka Sinha has been with us for a very, very long time. Actually, her husband even went for a tour one time with me to Bangladesh, visit some other places. And then I thought I'll invite this young man whom I know for over 40 years. He was my student, now he's my boss, you know. He knows so much, he's a very activist, he's a very famous lawyer from Suffolk County, and his wife, is she here? Oh, judge, I know. Yeah, okay. Oh, his wife is a judge in Suffolk County. So after we are done, I'll ask you to come and say a few words. So before I give it to you, do you want to say anything?
No, other than the fact that thank you for having me here, you and your lovely wife, and we're very, very supportive of the work and everything you've done inside of SUNY or Westbury, as well as what you're doing nationally and internationally. So just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Now, it says the same, you know, Probini Foundation is proud to award Samaj Bandhu, friend of the community, to Srimati Oluka Sinha.
Thank you.
And you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
Would you like to say something? Then,
Me and my husband know Shefali and Sachi for last almost 40 years, and I know how dedicated they work for this foundation. And although I'm not very, very active member, but I try to help and whatever I can do from my part. And thanks for
we appreciate your help, any help.
Actually, Olga's aunt was very active, Purobi Nandi, and that she was very, very active. And
Yeah.
that's how I think she was prompted, and she tried her best, and she wants to do more, but because of family reasons, you have a lot of problem, but she tries her best. So we felt like she deserved it. Thank you.
No.
thank you.
So, let me ask our judge to come and say a few words before we do a cultural program.
Oh wow, look at that.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to thank Dr. Dastidar and his wife for inviting me. I'd like to thank Dr. Dastidar and his wife for inviting our family to your New Year celebration. Happy New Year, and I just wish you the best of luck with the Probini Foundation, and please keep in touch with us so that we can continue to be supportive. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Absolutely, absolutely. So for the latecomers, I'll just remind, Probini work would continue, but it would continue under Indian Subcontinent Partition Documentary Project, because we are doing the same thing, same family. You know, like we have to submit 2 tax reports and everything. So with that, we'll do a cultural program, and Nandita Bagchi is going to read a poem, right?
Now?
No, okay.
No, I think let Hashidi do it because she will be leaving soon.
Okay, then let her do that. And then she's going to do a dance. And then, by the way, as she comes, on the left side, on the wall, please, there are things that are free, please take this. And then if you like to donate for the food for one of the schools we are helping in India, they're so difficult situation because of the COVID. They are not having I sent personally some money. You can do that. And then they're fundraising with this for Partition Project. Come. Partition Project. So do take a look.
This is a poem written by Mukta Panda, A New Normal. Spring of 2020. Spring of 2020, lives change forever. The world truly as one humanity humble to its knees. Yet united a new normal. Spring of 2020, lives change forever. The world truly as one humanity, humble to its knees, yet united around one common goal: pray, be present, protect, and preserve. Other priorities, other divides, unimportant. Anxiety, fear, anger, frustration, sadness, grief. A myriad of emotions resonate in humbling, daring reminder of who we are and what really matters. Our impermanence, our fragility, our interdependence, all affected. No race, religion, gender, color, or class. No discrimination, only community, only community. Committed to a common unity, a new normal, a renewed respect for Mother Earth, a new respect for each other, a new hope of love, equality, care, gratitude, and kindness. One united prayer, a better world, a new normal.
Thank you. Nandita, would you like?
I want to do it now?
Yeah. Because they have to turn on the laptop for the music.
I just left my reading glasses. This is very new to me because I have glaucoma surgery and I was very good reading anything in front of me. Now I can't. That is, I have to have the habit of carrying my glasses with me, but I will try. I'll be reading this with a very heavy heart. I have lost one of my very good friend in December, and then my sister, who I call my twin sister, she's not actually, she was admitted in the hospital in India, and it's almost like fighting for her life. She's back home Monday. She's back home Monday, but still she is not out of danger. She cannot walk. She's walking with the assistants right now. I chose this poem for everybody who is suffering, who is gone,
Okay, I said it.
and I'm really with a very heavy heart, I'm reading this. This poem is written by Rabindranath Tagore, of course in Bengali, then translated by Rabindranath Tagore too. The Bengali, the name of the poem is Prabhu Tomar Jodi Dakha Na Pai.
Please explain in English.
Let me read it because all of us will be understanding this. This is in English, but it's no problem understanding this. The translation, the name of the poem is Let Me Not Forget. You can hear me, I'm very loud. If it is not my portion to meet thee in this life, then let me ever feel that I have missed thy sight. Let me not forget for a moment. Let me carry the pangs of this sorrow in my dreams and in my wakeful hours. As my days pass in the crowded market of this world and my hands grow full with the daily profits, let me ever feel that I have gained nothing. Let me not forget for a moment. Let me carry the pangs of this sorrow in my dreams and my wakeful hours. When I sit by the roadside, tired and panting, when I spread my bed low in the dust, let me ever feel that the long journey is still before me. Let me not forget a moment. Let me carry the pangs of this sorrow in my dreams and in my wakeful hours. When my rooms have been decked out, and flute sound, and the laughter there is loud. Let me ever feel that I have not invited thee to my house. Let me not forget for a moment. Let me carry the pangs of the sorrow in my dreams and in my wakeful hours. Thank you.
Thank you. So, we have a dance program by Shriya Dastidar. I call her Lakshmi, means goddess of prosperity. So, so come here. So she's going to do a dance program. It's a folk dance based on a folk music, Bengali folk music.
No, Rabindranath.
Oh, from Rabindranath Tagore. Okay.
Ball, I'm going to perform.
Okay.
By Rabindranath. Sit, boss, sit.
Okay.
What's the dance? Everybody was just clapping. Oh yeah, no, the music can start if you want it again.
No.
No?
Put on
Okay.
Sorry.
She does the half of it.
যাও ওখান থেকে শুরু কর
Thank you.
Wow.
That's the highlight of everything. So, all right, it's time to eat. Before we do that, please just. Oh, sorry?
No, I said yay.
Time to eat.
Yeah.
That's
So,
what
I just thought let me do a little bit of
That was so nice.
about us. So, this is the book I mentioned. It's authored by my wife Shefali. She is somewhere over there, and me. Called Memoirs of Homeland, Refugee of 97 Bengal Partisan India. This is a book that came out earlier, Mukti, Free to be Born Again, Partitions of Indian Subcontinent, Islamism, Hinduism, Leftism, and Liberation of the Faithful. The old edition, I had only one copy, and Linda just bought it, but this one just came. I got it 4 days ago, hard copy. So with that, I will end. Please socialize and then join.
Sachi there for sale?
Yeah, this is for $10 donation.
Where we purchased for the gear?
And yeah, but this one, I don't have any extra copy. The one copy I had for the old edition Linda had it. But this one you can get back. And if you like to get more to give it to somebody, that's it.
How are you?
So you're coming back? Okay, please come.
Yeah, people come eat. I don't know what there is to drink, but okay, can I stop recording now? Well, I'm going to stop recording now. Namaskar, Balu. Namaskar, Balu. Okay, now you're pushing me.
Oh, you are.
She's shy.